Hey gardeners, this is Andy. Welcome to Get Your Wellies. The summer has really taken a toll on the garden, so it's time to clear some stuff out and do a revamp. Why don't you get your wellies? Meet me in the garden. All right, gardeners, so this area is looking a little forlorn right now. I've ripped out all of the old tomato plants. Some of them did have some fruit on there, but much of the fruit was affected by insects. It was kind of mushy, and I just felt like it had done its time, and I made the decision to just take everything out. So these buckets will be refilled with wicking soil, and I do have a video that you can link to at the end that shows you how to make that soil if you're interested in that. It works for this system. It also works for the tubs like this one over here. Now the heat has been oppressive enough in Arkansas, 100 degrees, lots and lots of days now, that some top watering below the leaves, but top watering the soil has been beneficial to my plants out here. Of course, when dealing with the heat, sometimes it's useful to go with a shade cloth. This is a 50% shade cloth, so this will add some protection to the tomatoes. Certainly on these back two rows, this front row is still getting a lot of exposure, so I will probably put some more cucumbers in over here. I think that's probably going to be the plan. And I'll show you where the cucumbers are at right now too. So cucumbers, a few parts on these are looking pretty sad, pretty crispy. Other parts, leaves are discolored. The key to me, honestly, anymore is if we're still getting some fruit, then, you know, you can nurse them through. But I've become a little more brutal in my last few years of gardening, whereby if something's not producing, I just kind of want to rip it out and start new. And we are not in August yet, so we've probably got at least a few months. We should get certainly to the end of October with more growing time. So cucumbers, they grow pretty quick, so I think these are going to be coming out too. These on the other side, same problem, just not really, got some flowers but just not looking the greatest. Whenever I put new plants in, I'll go ahead and add some amendments to the soil to help the plants get a good start. Malabar spinach, you want something that loves the heat, this is it right here. And these newer leaves are really quite tasty, very similar to spinach. Yeah, pretty good. These are the Kajari melons. Still getting lots of flowers up here. As you can see, got some fruit here and here, small ones. We've had about 5 off of this plant so far, good size Kajari melons. This is the biggest one on here right now. Pretty nice. So now these ones that are growing up high, you need to support those with something, because if they fall, they'll break. We actually took one off the ground, and it was probably growing somewhere around here, and it fell, and it even landing in the grass, it still broke, and that was a picnic for the ants that day. But you know, overall this is still doing pretty well. Got several that are gonna grow on here, so I'm gonna let this go. Peppers, they need a little top water today. The wicking tub is not keeping up with the pace on those, but we're still getting quite a bit of production These are the banana peppers. Pretty good. Need to come out and pick those. Everything just needs some water. It's just looking bad. Jalapenos, still popping lots of those out. Those have been very good this year, and looks like we still got a lot to come. And look at these red noodle beans. Just kind of like these. They grow really quick though. This one's definitely past its prime, so we'll let that dry for some seeds. We got a few that I need to come get after we get done here today. Pick these a little smaller where I can eat those. And if any of you have these, have never cooked them, don't boil them. These are definitely nicer if you saute them. Just cut them up and saute them fairly quick. Leave them a little bit crunchy, and they're supposed to be very good that way. This area here has been pretty neglected. I had some volunteer zinnias come up. I think I'm actually gonna get all of this out of here and put in some, probably just some flowering things. Just to add a little color over here. It gets a reasonable amount of sun in the afternoon. So I'm gonna rip all that out. That's another job. So I'm gonna work on that, and once we've got all this done, and then the rain gutter, grow system, buckets all filled up, I'll come back and show you how we're doing. Okay guys, it's time to make some wicking soil. If you want to know how to do this, watch my video that shows you how to make it. It's at this link right here. I'll put that up again at the very end of this video if you need to check it out. So I'm going to get going on this, and then we're going to fill up some of these buckets, get some tomatoes planted. Right, gardeners, well, I've got 6 set up in this row, so these are going to be ready for tomatoes. I'll go ahead and get those put in there, and then I'll show you the final result. So I put in some very small seedlings. These seedlings have been in the house growing for a few weeks. They definitely needed some nutrients, so even though they're small, I'm going to take a chance on and put them outside. I do have some more in there if these don't work out, but we're going to give them a try, see what happens. So I also cleared out these tubs, and I'm going to go look through my seed collection, see if there's anything I want to put here. I also have some zinnias and a couple other things that I might put in here as well. So I'll let you know about that on an upcoming video. So guys, thanks for joining me in the garden as I got a little bit ruthless, but did get to revamp. If you enjoyed the video, give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe to the channel and check out a couple of these other videos that may help you with some of the soil making and those kind of things that you saw in this video. I look forward to seeing you next time. So until then, take care. Bye now.